night, not a good night. My eyes are a little bloodshot. Jacob's sleeping. Look at him. Just a snoring away. Hey, John and Andrew. How you guys doing? Levi's across the way here, sleeping. Dennis. I'm trying to be quiet. The kids are sleeping. How you guys doing? Did you get to see the video? Hey, simple man. Look at Jacob here. Just a snore away. He just fell asleep. So what you guys up to? I had a lot of fun going down to North Carolina. Halfway through the Hopperstock bid. There's a couple of them. Don't you know? Yeah, he's very tuckered out. Levi, he fell asleep on the floor. If he wakes up, I might have to end this. He's one of those kids that when they wake up, they wake up screaming, you know. So we'll be good until he wakes up, at least. How you guys doing now? What you been up to? I got a little surprise coming up here very soon. So the trip down to Hopperstock, that was quite interesting, you know. A lot of different folks. I got to meet a few people who watched the channel. I really enjoyed that, you know. I think oh man, you had to work? Boy, that sucked. Boy, next time you'll have to take a vacation. That's definitely not something you want to miss on. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed that Alkies Hall. It makes me want to build my own. Yeah, I don't know. I got this Husky 50 sitting down in the basement that I'm not afraid to put the alcohol to it. J&S Chainsaw. Hey, buddy, how you doing? What do you guys think? Should go ahead and do it? Alky to the 50? I don't know. Call in sick. Yeah, that's... Boy, you miss some good times. Jared, hey. Hello, Smitty from Missouri. How's everybody doing? Yep, thumbs ups are free. Simple Man says do it. Yeah, an Alky 50. No, what was it? Should we take the 50 and put it? Oh, I forget what the combination was. Simple Man, what'd you say? The fermented garlic. So what is it? The 50. You put a 55 top end on it, but you said there's a different piston you can use too. We could do all that and put the Alky to it. I have to figure out a carb though. I think. You know. We could look at this guy. You probably can't hear him as well as I can. Boy, is he snoring away. Can you hear him? Yeah. I've been thinking about building uh, Chippy's popped in and say hello. Yeah, good deal. How long was the drive? Yeah, that was pretty bad. Um, GPS says 7 hours, but it took me 8.5 to get there. Uh, Interstate 81. Once I got part of the way down, boy, it was horrible. Shut down to one lane. It was rough, you know. So 8.5 hours down, and then I think I made the return trip in about 7.5. I think the next time I'll take a different route. You know, hey B, how you doing? Can you tell I'm a little tired? But yeah, I think the next trip I'll take a different route. The other route, you don't take 81, but it's a little bit further, and I have a feeling that I'll end up getting there faster, just because that interstate doesn't see the same kind of traffic. So did you guys pick out what I did? I did you notice I won the little hatchet on the drawing? Yeah, 81 to 77 south. I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna try a different route next time. That 81 sucked. Well, it was like Friday. I was coming through that area Friday night at like 6 o'clock, and it sucked. Well, thanks for stopping in, Chippies. Yeah, I had fun with the Alki saw. I only showed a little bit of the footage of me running it. I was like a kid in a candy store at that thing. Boy, you know, it was just amazing. You know, all these super great people and everything. Meeting a lot of people for the first time. You know. Minus 39 in Alaska. It's like 50 right here, right now, for some reason. We got a heat wave. Don't even have to turn the heat on. The Hopper's Hatchet's working on his personal at the moment. Working on it as we're talking about it. Cool. Yeah, the hatchet that I got at the drawing, I went around and got everybody to sign it. Everybody that was there signed it, and then I gave it to Bellhopper so that he could try to auction it off or something during his next live feed. So I kind of donated it right back so that the next time Bellhopper does a live feed there, you guys can check it out and maybe win a hatchet with everybody's signature on it. That was pretty cool. Hey, there's Muffler. What you doing, buddy? Well, you should have been there for the drawing. It was kind of funny. So, Chad, nothing but chainsaws, and I kept winning the saws. And we just kept telling Bellhopper to pick another ticket. It's funny. I think Chad won one saw 2 times in a row. I think I got a ticket to win the Poland 306, and I told him to go ahead and draw another ticket. I already have one here, you know. Let somebody else enjoy it. But you know what Bellhopper did at the end of the day? I was loading up, and I turn around, and there's a saw laying on the ground right next beside me. I'm like, where did this come from? The guy brought a saw over, dropped it at my feet, and just said, take it, pretty much. Well, he didn't say take it, He dropped it at my feet and walked away. You know, I was hollering at him across the field, saying, "Where did this come from?" He's like, "What? I don't know what you're talking about." That guy. I'm not sure what kind of saw it is. I think it's a Poland. It's a it's one that looks just like the Super XL. It's green, but it's not named Poland. It'd be a rebrand of some sort, you know. But hey, we'll have to fix that up and take it down next time, and then maybe he can raffle that saw off. You know. Yeah, he's a sneaky guy, isn't he? He just kind of he's a big guy, but he can sure figure out a way to sneak something in like that, you know. Hi, this guy's snoring even louder, I think. Arms getting tired. There we go. Yeah, he is definitely out cold. He's been squirming for the past half hour, and then he just finally passed out. I know it wasn't. I should say my trip down with the Sauls didn't turn out the greatest. It rained. Does he sound like a little chainsaw? Yeah, he does. No, I wouldn't say a chainsaw, like a hand saw. You know, the back and forth sawing. But my saws in the back of the truck it didn't agree with them. It rained. I drowned all the saws, all of them. I managed to get two of them started. Andrew's Pioneer. Uh, when I got there, I couldn't get it to draw fuel. I had all kinds of issues there, but then eventually I did get it to draw fuel, but it was lean. So I'm gonna pull that car apart, figure out what went wrong there. Last time I ran it ran fine, you know. And then Simple Man's, I couldn't even get it to putt. It wouldn't do nothing. So I'm thinking the rain. I'm pretty certain, I drowned the cells. I think there was just too much moisture in there. It might have been, like shorting out the kill switch or something like that, keeping the cells from wanting to start. I got a feeling that was what's going on. I got everything in the basement now, so the next time I get a chance, I'm going to see if they start up. And if they do, then I definitely drowned them on the way down. I had too many to put the tawny cover over them. I had to leave the tawny cover up. And it just, of course, I would, driving through the rain on the way down didn't help matters at all. He's a little lumberjack in me. You should see Levi over there. He was on the couch and he fell off the couch, plopped on the floor, and he didn't even move a muscle. Mm-hmm. We're sitting in my living room right now, if you can't tell. Kind of in the middle of the room. There's the computer, you know. Mm. I'll bring my soul to the fuel inject us all. Let's sync here. You need to have some sort of computer, and then you have to have sensors. You gotta have a sensor in the exhaust to read the air fuel mixture and stuff. But it's probably pretty possible. That's right, the 500i is fuel injection. There's Andrew Butler. How's it going, buddy? See you later, B. There's Muffler and we got a few people here. We're just hanging out. I'm sitting on the chair. Levi, or yeah, Jacob is out cold. You hear him snoring? Saturday, I got home at like a quarter after midnight. So I don't know what time it was. I left. What 4:30 in the afternoon or something like that. Hi, Butler. How you doing? Oops. Yes, we did rock. We had a blast. We'll be back from still 1 and 2 hours. I might be snoring in 2 hours. I don't know anything about the 500 highs, so I'm hoping Muffler. Oh, I think Muffler's right on that. The only solid would run with the homie was a stroker. The homie was running pretty good though, wasn't it? It was funny because when we were doing the saw races, I don't know if you guys saw it on Bellhopper's live feed. We were racing saws, and I brought the homie out and the Tasman home light, and we were racing and stuff. But it was funny from my perspective because every time I'd make a cut and I'd beat the saw next to me, I just get this kind of like a blank stare, like, really? Did that just happen? Even to get one guy brought his 395 over, but I think those races were more about, you know, the the sharpening and all that stuff. Because I think I was pulling about the same RPM as a lot of those guys. I think I had a little more torque because of the work, so my sharpening was a little more aggressive. You know, I think that's the only reason I was beating them guys. Yeah, I gave Andrew a run with a 290. Did you see the guy with the 395? Yeah, it was. The funny thing is, the homely is. I have it tuned rich right now. So think about that. I'm tuning rich, kind of breaking it in. The rings are not seated. I think by the end of the event, I ran 1.5 tanks of fuel through it. So I haven't turned it up to see how many RPMs it'll pull yet. You know, I know the idle isn't settling in yet. You know, to a good consistency. So we'll see. Well, I'm waiting for that. You know, that sign that the ring is seated. Whenever I see that, then I'll start cranking it up a little more. No, I couldn't pull out the Lombard. It wouldn't start for me. A lot of the saws refuse to start. That's what happens when you drive through a downpour on the whole, for several hours. I think just too much moisture getting into the kill switches and into the spark plugs and all that stuff. Just, I was having trouble. Well, there was another guy there with some Lombards there, Rock. His channel is called I think, what is it, McDaniel Saws? I think it is. He's been doing some Lombard work on his channel, so you might be interested in that. I think it's McDaniel Saws. Yeah. But that McDaniel, I think he had 3 Lombards there, 2 or 3 of them. I think. He also had a tune pipe there too. He was one of the only other ones there besides Hopper with a saw that had a tune pipe. But he had just put the tune pipe on it, so he was still trying to figure it out and see what would he need to do to get it to work and everything. I can still hear the dude with the 395 during the saw races. Because whenever he raced the homie and he lost, and he come over to me, and I'll never forget the words he said. It's not appropriate language for YouTube, but it was funny. Immediately after those races were done, you see 5 or 6 guys, sharpen their chains and stuff, wanting revenge. It was funny. Boy, we had a blast though. I think that was the highlight for me. Just the reaction on everybody's faces when the home light was, kicking butt. Which home light? That is a Super XL 130 that I built for Tasman. I ported it. It's actually a boost port saw. So it's not just a standard port, it's a boost port. It's in at 19 thousandths a squish, I put a little time into it. Later, muffler. Have a good evening. I do got some news for you. John Bob came in. Hey, buddy, how you doing? So this little guy right here. Oops, I made a move. Yeah, this little guy right here. His birthday's this weekend. He turns 1 on the 17th. It's funny. He turns 1 on the 17th. I'm 45 on the 22nd. Finger ports bring us all to life. Yes, they do. You want to let your 130 visit me? Hey, Proteus. Yes, I made it home safe. Andrew's 44 on the 22nd. Wow, I'm 45 on the 22nd. Go figure. Yeah, this is the important birthday right here. We're going to do a little birthday party for him this weekend. Yeah, turns 1. Maybe we'll give him his own cake and just let him have his way with it, We did that for Cody. Your baby just turned 16. Yeah, combo birthday Christmas schedule. I know the story. Birthday parties are never really big, you know. You're sharing a birthday. It's one of those things. 57 in January. Wow. Simple Band's baby is 32. Boy. You have a December 8th and a 30th baby. My sister's birthday is December 8th. Actually, my oldest stepdaughter, Victoria, hers is the 5th. And my sister's the 8th. He's the 17th. I'm the 22nd. My nephew, who passed away, his was the 24th. And then as soon as you get into January, you got a whole bunch of birthdays. I always think it's funny. If you count back 9 months or whatever to the day of conception, you ever figure out what holiday there is? I think it's funny. I think there's a lot of Christmas babies for a reason. Listen to him. I could listen to this all night long. He's got his fingers moving. Oh, he stopped. Supper time. Everyone have a great evening. Tell Lillian happy birthday. God bless. Good evening there, John. Have fun with that dinner. Andrew Scott, yes. Now, Andrew's Pioneer, I think I figured some things out, so um, I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that the next time out we might have a successful run. Hopefully. I put a new chip on it, and it seemed to make a difference. Now, I've also discovered that I am having some carb issues, so I'm going to do a good thorough tear down and rebuild on that carburetor, you know. There's Tasman. Yep, December and February. I think Tasman was probably the most pleased person to see that saw run. It didn't blow up either. Oof. Boy. I have to build another one of those 130s. I'm gonna J&S chainsaws. Good night, buddy. But I'm gonna build another one of those chainsaws for Andrew Butler up there, Butler Outdoors, Canada. Was that supposed to say Bob? Yeah. John Bibb. Does he wear a bib? See you, J&S. Boy, holding the phone like this can make your arm get tired, you know? Oof. Let's try a different angle here. I got the home light touch. I wouldn't say that. I'm just a fan, is all. Maybe it's because I've worked on so many of them. I kind of learned what they can do and what they can't do. The home lights prefer to keep the RPMs down, I can tell you that. Yes, it was ripping. A lot of eyes got really big at that event. A lot of surprised faces. Just wait. I'm planning on doing a video this weekend. How many kiddos do I have, if you don't mind me asking? Well, there's 2 stepkids. Victoria, I don't know if you ever seen Victoria on the channel. She just turned 18. So, her and cameras, you know. And then there's Kata. She's 13. She is disabled. Like wheelchair, almost. She needs assistance to walk, you know, all that stuff. She has like the mindset of a 2-year-old, I guess you could say. And then there's the 3 boys that are, my wife and I, Cody, Jacob, and Levi. 5 kids total. Kata, She just, yeah, she's a special little kid. Anytime she's around me, she's like a, I don't know, it's like glue, you know? She's got to be on my lap and all that stuff. Levi just woke up. You want to come here and say hi? Want to come say hi? You want to come say hi? Come here. You want to sit on my lap and say hi? Here, buddy. Come here. You want to come say hi? Come here. Come here. You want to say hi? Levi woke up. Are you sleepy? No, he had to find his blankie. Looks like he's gonna go. Looks like he just crawled back up on the couch. Yes, he is all out. Can you hear him sawing wood? He's just almost as loud as a home light. There's McDaniel saws. I was just talking about you, buddy. You and your home lights. Or, yeah, you and your Lombards. I was telling Rock of Ages that you're working on something. Listen to this guy saw wood. You gonna come over here, Levi? Okay. You want the blankie? Are you gonna fall back asleep? No. No? Your ears were just burning. That's funny. You want to say hi? No? There he goes. There's Indiana Duck. He's my elbow as well. I was to drive the hoppers. It took me. Oh, there's Tasman. Yep. So it took me. I think it was like 8.5 hours to get there. Yeah. But then I got back in like 7.5. Traffic on 81 was atrocious getting down there. You okay, Levi? Yes. You okay? Oh, you. Hold on. You thirsty? Put her down. Put her down. Put her. I'll get it. There we go. Are you thirsty? Now I gotta figure out how to do this. Oof. Alrighty, I'm resting the phone on my belly. There you go, buddy. We'll just leave this here, okay? Whoa. Look at this guy stirring. Whoops. Whoops. Ooh. You okay, buddy? No. No. Ugh. Yeah. How's that? Is that better? Uh-oh. Yeah, I know what you mean by little ones getting sick. Looky, looky. You see yourself? Oh. You're not happy. I missed all the comments. That's all right. Oops. You're not happy yet, huh? Where's your bottle? Way over there, huh? Do you want your baba? Do you want your baba? Huh? Here, you want this? No? You want that? You want that? Do you want it? No? Well, I got a little guy who's getting angry. There we go. Yep, I think I'm going to have to go and take care of a little one. Yep, I'm going to go here and take care of this little guy and get him settled down. So, hey, good night, everyone. All right? Later. Oh, I know. I know. All right. Night, everybody. Later. I figure out how to turn this off. Alrighty. Night, guys. Till the next time, alright? Later.